Hello, welcome to Pro Mixing and Mastering. Today I'm going to teach you how to clean up your vocals in Cubase 5. Before we go anywhere, take a listen to this.
Mampela Yahweh Natila Natotela Panganda Yose Mampela Yahweh Natila Natotela.
This good sounding vocal is not just sounding good because of anything else. I did a lot of stuff to these vocals before they started sounding good. One of the first things that I want to show you is cutting. All right, so you cut. See, this was one take vocal, but as you can see, there are these gaps. There is a gap here, there is a gap here. So what did I do? I did a cut. Let me try to prolong this so I show you what I'm talking about. Take it all the way. See this? It was like that. There was a little bit of some noisy and all that. So first thing the first thing that you do when you want clean vocals, when you want to mix clean vocals, is get a split, this one, and start cutting in between, especially when the singer stops singing, like
If you
just cut. I know you can use a get can help you, but a get, it cannot like do it perfectly the way you'd want it to really like come out. And sometimes when you try to use a get in a very extreme way, when you try to crank it up, you end up swallowing some of those phrases that are not supposed to be cut off in your mix. So to avoid that, take your time and use these scissors and cut. Immediately the singer stops singing, cut those areas. I'm telling you, your vocals are gonna have a huge, are gonna sound different, are gonna sound professional, are gonna sound good. Now after that, the next thing that you do after cutting those parts is fading. Make sure after cutting you get this, you take it back like this, so that your vocals should not just be cutting immediately, unless if they end if they like end well, then there is no need. Like for example, this vocal has no fade out, fade in, I mean it has no like where you fade in and where you fade out. It doesn't have, because it's ending well like that. But there are some of the vocals which are not ending well or starting well, so I had to put some faders at the beginning or the ending. Okay, so that's what you do. Now once after you have like put your faders and done all that in between, cut in between using your scissors, which is this one right here, the next thing that you do is highlight. This is what I did to my vocals. I did highlight all the vocals, and the plugin which is called Decrackle, this one right here from RX. Decrackle helps to remove in between crackles. Like whenever your sound is not sounding great, there's just something wrong in between, inside your vocal. Your vocal is not like super clean. Use the crackle to remove some of those crunchiness out of your vocal. And so with me, I just select everything and set it on default. My amplitude 0.0, strength I put it on 5.0, quality I put it on low, just on low, not medium, not high, just on low. So it just removes that those crackles and not destroying my vocal. So I just, once that is set, I come to process. Then it will start processing. Of course you have to wait maybe for a minute. Once that is done, then I also repeat the same process. I come to clicks and clips. I begin to search for vocals that are having some clicks in between. So I search for those vocals. This time don't select everything unless if everything has clicks in between. But if it's just certain vocals that have clicks in between, you select those vocals. For example, if it's this one that has a lot of clicks, I select it. Then I come to plugins, I come to the click, this one right here, and I set it on the middle, sensitivity 3.0, click widening 0.0, and then I put it on single band, and then from there I just click process. Then it's gonna remove any clicks that are inside the vocal. And then next thing that I do is search for vocals that are clipping. If I have vocals that are clipping, I come to the clip, this one right here. Once I come to the clip, I leave it where it is on low quality. It has to be low, not medium, not high, so that your vocal can still sound natural. Then I come to process, and all the clipping is just gonna go, and your vocal is just gonna sound great. And now, if my vocals have a little bit of some humming and all that, there is humming in between, I use dehum to remove hums from my vocal. Like if your vocal is not sounding great, there is that room humming sound, and you can't really control it using EQ. This is the right plugin that you can use to control hummings in your vocal. And all you gotta do is, once you put it on default, and then you can select the frequencies, 50 hertz or 60 or free. I love to set it on 50 hertz somewhere there, and then from there I hit process, and all the hummings are just gonna go. Then next, if you have plosives like P or reverb, or your reverb is there is just that natural reverb to your vocal due to to the room which is not treated well, I also come on the reverb to take out that reverb. Then you just hit process, let it be on default. Then if you have clicks, like sometimes your singer can be singing and you can be having those clicks, mouth clicks, you just come to mouth the click on it, and then hit default, process, and all those mouth the clicks are just gonna go. Then next I come to spectral denoiser, where some of that noise, spectrum noise is just there. I hit also, I just come there just like that, and then I search for that noise, residue noise. There's noise profile and output input. Then this shows you the profile, noise profile, and this one shows you the residue noise. So once I locate where the noise is, of course you have threshold, how much you want and how less you want, and reduction, more or less. Okay, once that is set, I hit process. So once that is done, the final thing that I do is that I go to my group channel and I add another denoiser. Now this one is the final denoiser, like X noiser. I add X noise to remove, to slightly set it somewhere where it's not overworking. I just set it where it's removing those final noise, and just takes out that remaining noise, and after that the vocal just remains super clean, just like this. No noise whatsoever. So guys, this is how you clean up your vocals professionally. I hope this video has helped you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.